everyone, today we are going to talk about advantages and disadvantages of a self-managed superannuation fund. Please note that information provided in my videos is a general information only because it doesn't substitute financial advice because I didn't consider your personal circumstances, objectives and needs. When we are talking about self-managed superannuation fund and people are calling and asking me, should I set up SMSF or should not set up SMSF? I always explain there are advantages and disadvantages of your own self-managed superannuation fund. The advantages, of course, they consist of the things like control. So you have control over your superannuation, you make a decision where you want to invest it, and you have a greater choices. For example, if you want to buy real estate in a self-managed superannuation fund, you can do it. If you want to buy real estate and you are in a retail or industry superannuation fund, most likely you won't be able to do it. You can own part of the real estate, such as a managed funds, for example, invested in real estate, but you cannot own the real estate as a physical asset, for example, physical house or physical commercial asset. So in SMSF, you can do it. Borrowing. In SMSF, you can borrow. Only one type of borrowing is allowed. It's a limited recourse borrowing arrangement. In a retail or industry superannuation fund, a large superannuation fund, you cannot borrow and you cannot leverage banks' money. So, but most it's control and choice of investments. Also, the strategies, financial planning strategies, which could be done easier sometimes in a self-managed superannuation fund. Apart from the advantages, there are disadvantages, of course, because SMSF is not for everyone. SMSF requires time spent on the record keeping, it requires time spent on the investments, on the decision making. So first it's time, then it could be more expensive to run a self-managed superannuation fund than running and then having your money in a large superannuation fund. Again, it depends on your balance. ASIC used to recommend to have a minimum balance of $200,000 to set up SMSF because this is a point where statistically it's a point where it becomes cost effective or might become cost effective, so the fees become approximately equal. For example, in a self-managed superannuation fund you pay annual compliance fees, accounting and audit fees. In a large superannuation fund you pay administration fees and you're paying also investment fees. So when your balance reaches 200,000, this is where it could become cost effective. So however, again, it depends case to case. So time, money, also SMSF cannot use simple free AFCA system to resolve the conflict. For example, if there is a conflict between the members, you have to go through the federal court. You cannot use free AFCA system. Also, for example, if you make the wrong decision in self-managed superannuation fund, again, and lose your money, there is no recourse, so there is no recovery. So you lose your superannuation, you make a wrong decision, you lose your superannuation, it's your loss. So yeah, there are disadvantages of self-managed superannuation fund, the same as advantages. So you need to consider it carefully, and obviously you need to get a statement of advice from the financial advisor where we consider your personal circumstances, objectives and needs. If you have more questions about self-managed superannuation fund and how it operates and what you can do, what you cannot do, you can watch more videos from our channel. Otherwise, just give us a call, go to our website www.smsfconsulting.com.au and book a free 15-minute discovery session with myself, Natalia Clack. So, and I'll see you next time.